Oh, we almost hit the wrong one. Yo, what's up? Everyone is here. And I was this close from not making the live stream. I had a nice little, I don't know, appointment. I wouldn't call it appointment when you're talking about meeting with people you like. With my friend, or I should say my acquaintance as of now, Tony, who is my old drum cohort. Is that a word? Cohort? Yeah, it is. But cohort doesn't refer to people. So, yeah, so I honestly was going like 80 miles per hour, which I never speed these days because my speeding days are over. And I don't want to get a ticket because tickets in the United States are so fucking stupid. It's such a stupid money scheme like everything else is in the United States. The great thing about Korea is when you drive in Korea, there are never cops. Cops never sit on the side of the road and try to, radar you and then pull you over. You never see cops in Korea pulling people over. But one of the brilliant things that they have in Korea is they have cameras everywhere. So, which is one of the reasons why they're so electronically advanced than other countries, especially the United States. There is like when you're driving, there's cameras every, I would say, mile or two. But the great thing about it is like on your GPS or whatever, it tells you when a camera is coming. So you slow down like right before the camera comes if you're speeding. So what a lot of people do is they speed a little bit in between the cameras. But the thing I like about this is it's actually about safety. Because if they really think that going too fast is, unsafe, then it's not about making money. So they'll tell you when a camera's coming and when you're going to get caught. So people slow down. So unless you just don't care about the camera coming and you getting caught, you're going to slow down, i.e. making you slow down, which makes you more safe in their mind. Whereas the American situation is there's no cameras. You just have some fucking retarded cop just sitting there waiting to bust you so that they can make $200 something off of you, which is a ripoff. That's the other thing is if you do get caught in Korea, I think I got one ticket on my scooter, but it wasn't for speeding. It's because I just went through a red light because every scooter goes through a red light in Korea. All of them. And I think my ticket was $40. I was like, oh, this is so nice because if you go through a red light in the United States, it's going to be like $644. And you have to go to court. It's so fucking stupid here. We're so retarded in the United States. Seriously, I just wish I could do a whole fucking video on how retarded some of the things are in the United States. Now, every country has their retarded things. But this is such the ironic thing about the United States of being like sexually free or we're free is that there's so many ways that we're not free, including sex. It's just so Puritan and fucking stupid religious. But anyway, that's all a side note to say that I got home and literally pushed start streaming like right on the dot at 7:30. So I barely made it. But we are here and we are ready to... oh, wow. My dogs are having some fun with each other. Yeah! Shh! Duck chaw. That's Korean for shut up. So we are here to do some Manuel Romero. Manuel Romero has 6 songs ready for you guys on his set list. So we are excited to see. I think there's going to be bands on here. Let me check actually. There's a couple bands on here that we have heard before, and then there are several bands that we have not heard. Not even several, 2. But we do have 6 songs today. So we are going to start with the beginning, which is of a band that you guys do know. And this band is, let me make sure I got this correct. Mouth of Madness. And this is Circus Maximus, which we have heard before in this channel before. And I'll be honest, I like a lot of Circus Maximus because, as everyone knows, Circus Maxima is a clone of Dream Theater. I was hoping that you guys would, but you know what? There's like a 10-second delay between what I say and when you guys hear it, and then another 10-second delay until you comment, so that equals 20 seconds, and 20 seconds just, takes some time, too much time for me to sit there and wait for your response. But this says, return of one of my favorite bands, amazing song that tells a really good story. So that means I have to kind of pay attention to the story, but I don't know if I can do that on a first listen. It makes it quite difficult to do that on a first listen. So let's get to this first Circus Maximus song. It's called Mouth of Madness, brought to you by none other than Manuel Romero. And here we go. Let's hear this first song.
Desolate man, parted from the world. Nobody sees me, but in his mind, in his thoughts, he's sure that this is not how he's meant to be.
I like that. Dun, 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 dun. Hopefully, Max, it's not your bedroom. Why haven't you guys taken the time to get into them if you think they have some good songs? That is the question.
He wanders the streets with an empty bottle, wine in his hand. He is cold from the rain and wind. The last red sip keeps him warm.
I like the acoustic sound. What up, Adrian?
He had an eerie dream that would tell that things is not what it
Yes. I love it. I mean, this is very Dream Theater-esque. Good stop. Good harmonies. Shiggity, shiggity. Good riff.
The new order of ages will rise again. Rise again.
digging this so far a lot. I think like they're connecting the different parts very well. It's interesting, like Dream Theater. Dude, this fucking song is sick. This is the kind of like, this is very Greek-oriented, but it's not cheesy. It's not neo-cheesy. It's like Hey Manuel, since I can't pay attention to the story, just tell us quickly what the story is about. Please. Summarize it. Because the music is definitely telling a wonderful story, but I haven't been paying attention to the lyrics, to be honest. I would agree, Max. Yes, Max. Good way to put it. And less cheesy because of that. More soul? Less white? It's got so much emotion to it, too. I like those like voices in the background. building. I thought that was the end. Dude, his voice is good. I wonder what he's like live. Has anybody seen this band live? Anybody? Do they play live? Ending fits their name. But yeah, that carnival is a little different, Manuel. It's not cheesy carnival, and it makes sense, and it's the end. All right, so yeah, definitely a fucking great song. For the rest of you who said you missed a couple, I think Adrian said he missed the first part. This would not be a Manuel Romero playlist without every song being plus 10 minutes. That's just a fact. Every single song that Manuel picks is going to be over 10 minutes. So just remember that, okay? What's up, Ryan? And in this particular case, I think the song completely warranted being, I don't know, plus 10 minutes, whatever it was. That was a great, fantastic song. And I just want to say this because in politics, one of the main things that I think is very interesting, my friend Noel kind of told me about this in politics, which I think is very true. And that is, there are so many pundits, there are so many people out there that are very, very good at like describing what's wrong with politics or describing what's wrong with America, describing what's wrong with the situation, describing what's wrong with you. But the problem is like it's very easy to describe and break down the problems of a situation. What's more difficult is to find the solutions to a situation. And that's why most people always bitch about politics, or they always bitch about everything and the problems with whatever the situation is. But you don't have a lot of people talk about what could be different or create something new or have a solution to the problem. And so to apply that to music, because I think the same thing happens, I think it's very easy to kind of rip on bands that, especially bands who've been around for a long time, i.e. Metallica, and just like bitch about, oh, they're not the same, or man, a lot of their stuff sounds the same. But it's like, that's easy to do. What do you expect Metallica to do? Metallica's Metallica, and they became Metallica because of the sound that they produced. But like, it's not like they're superhuman and they can just constantly over a 30 plus career come up with innovative ideas all the time. Yet they come up with enough innovative ideas that they continue to have a career and be who they are. So, like, I think the same thing in our little world can be applied to bands that have long careers like Rush or Dream Theater. It's very easy to be like, oh, they're just, you know, putting out the same kind of music that they've always put out. But it's like, what do you expect them to do? Like, that is who they are. And they've never shied away from not being that. And so I think we've got to change our context and just say, you know, that's who they are. They're going to now put out that kind of music, and I can take what I take from that as being brilliant or not. But at the same time, like, it's just, you just have to, like, be who they are and accept who they are, and kind of, like, either that or just stop listening to them. But, like, this band, I mean, yes, it may sound in the vein of consistent or typical progressive music, but I still don't think that means it's a bad song just because it's not something new. Because I think the idea that everything always constantly has to be new is also a problem. So I think this song was a fantastically written song. Even in the context of, yes, it sounds like typical progressive rock, or it sounds like Dream Theater, or it sounds... I think sometimes we get caught up on, oh, it has to be new and progressive. And it's just like, it could be progressive or not. It's still good. You know, it's still, even within the context of it's the same kind of stuff, there can still be great songs that still sound similar to what you expected, if that makes sense. So that's my little soapbox for a second, okay? So get off Metallica's back, get off Dream Theater's back, get off Rush's back. Let them be who they are. That's what they are. Appreciate them. LeBron James is LeBron James. It's not like LeBron James is going to turn into fucking Kevin Durant. He's not a Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is not going to turn into Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. They are going to be who they are. But as fucking LeBron James has said many times, just allow greatness to be greatness for what it is. Watch KD in awe and just be like, holy shit, what he does is amazing. But it's KD, and it's always going to be KD. LeBron James is fucking amazing. Appreciate LeBron James for as long as he's around, because there's not many years left of LeBron James. He is what he is. It's not going to change, but he's still fucking awesome. Dream Theater is only around for probably another 5 to 10 years. Stop bitching about them not being something new and producing the same stuff, and just appreciate the fact that they put out such good music here still after 30 plus years. Get off their fucking back. That's all I got to say about that. Okay, let's move on to the next song. The next song is by Agora, which we've heard before. In this, I'm going to try to say it in my best Spanish flair. Regresa al vertigo. Regresa al vertigo. It's probably completely wrong, but sounds like the best Spanish I can come up with. He says, I'm glad you liked the last Agora song, which I did. I showcased it live stream, so here's another one with a lyric video by me. So this is Manuel Romero's interpretation or transliteration of this lyric. So I'm looking forward to being able to watch this. Let's see if I like this Agora song. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Oh, wrong one. Whoa. Sounds kind of low in the mix. Why is that? Jesus, it's really low in the mix. I like the energy so far. Dude, something is wrong with this mix. It's like really low. escuchar. Realidad. My reality. Seriously, I've got it, the volume up loud. I just feel like the volume is like way lower than what it should be. I kind of like the feeling. I like the energy, but I have a hard time commenting because I'm like, I can barely hear it. And if I talk, I can't hear it. Ooh. Nice. Dude, this is like on fire. This is a perfect gym song for me. But I'm afraid to talk because I feel like I'm just gonna like drown out what's going on. Yeah, no kidding, Max. It's just balls to the wall. Gabriel. That's funny. Different perspectives. And my fear, huh? Max. Dude, this has got like a very nice. Damn, that bass player is fucking going off. Like that one part really sounded like Paradigm Shift All right, so I think that was the end. Yeah, besides the fact that like it was so volume low, like the mix was actually not bad. It was just the volume was so low. I don't know why that got messed up. Manuel, I think you should look into that if you're going to do a lyric video to see why it's doing that. But yeah, I mean, I feel like the volume was so low. The actual mix didn't seem bad. It just seemed like it was so low that I could barely hear it in my ears. But yeah, as far as like the song itself, definitely enjoyed the energy. This will go on a gym playlist only for me. Like if I just want to listen to music, it's too speed a little bit and too much more speed for me at the moment. But as far as a gym playlist and I want to just like exercise, i.e. the speed element, I would put this on a gym playlist because it's going to be just like, give me the energy. And like the musicianship in that is definitely something that I'm going to have to go back to and listen to. Obviously not on the melodic scale, more of on like the technical speedy scale. But yeah, definitely that was a good gym song for me, but then I'll leave it at that. All right, let's get to this since I've been talking way too much already, going on my NBA basketball soapboxes, but hey, I don't apologize, okay? All right, so let's go on to number 3. This song is called Towers, and the singer-artist is called Joseph Magazine. It says an amazing instrumental band, okay, no singing in this one, that I can't believe I didn't find before. Very creative and atmospheric composition. We love atmospheric and melodic. When I hear atmospheric, I hear melodic. Like, oh, so like, take me into heaven. So we'll see if it matches that for Manuel. All right, here we go. Let's see what this sounds like. Okay, a little different than atmospheric. Okay, that is the atmospheric part, I think. I like it. Yeah, like I said, is atmospheric to me, but to me, atmospheric, how would you have different definitions for it? Atmospheric would be like the Devon's, like softer stuff. That's atmospheric. But yeah, I guess you could call this atmospheric within a prog feel. Yeah, okay, I get it. It's just weird to hear atmospheric with the which, Scott, I would agree. This song is kind of setting a mood, for sure. It's just hard to hear with atmosphere. Yeah, I like this. One unit, 2 unit, 3 unit, 4 unit. Yes. 2 into hater. This is not atmospheric. Okay. Whoa. Two into hater, I agree, 100%. This is very like, sounds like very Haken right here. Ooh, I like that. Scott. That's the fun thing about discussions, is the semantics. I'm gonna be honest. I've said this many times about instrumentals. You gotta have a home base. And this is just riff salad to me, especially since the atmospheric part ended. The atmospheric part ended. Semantics. This part to me is kind of bleh. Lots of good riffs, but they don't really fit together. It's just like, let's just move on to the next riff. Agree, Adrian. It's exactly what I'm talking about. Two all over the place since the atmospheric part ended. And even with the atmospheric part, I haven't yet to hear a home bass. And even with Dream Theater, Rush, whatever you want to call it, instrumentals, there's got to be a home base, which is why YYZ is so good, because it has a fucking home base. Everyone remembers YYZ. Everyone remembers Yetse Jam, because they fucking have awesome home bases. Which is why I still think Yetse Jam is the best instrumental Dream Theater ever did. Lots of very good parts here, just not very musical, in my opinion. Back to atmospheric. Yes, Gabriel, yes. Fuck, it just reminds me of how good YYZ is. Oh, such a great fucking instrumental. Right, Gabriel, which is why I think Dance of Eternity is way overrated. Okay, so I basically already said what I felt about that song. That was too riff salad for me. I did like the atmospheric part, although it is weird to have an atmospheric like with like at the beginning. A lot of it is good. I agree, Para. A lot of it is good, but it just didn't musically fit, in my opinion. So I just want to know in the comments section, because I think this is key. This is key to my fucking argument. Raise your hand or say nay, or I don't, if you don't think YYZ is a great fucking instrumental. Let's hear it. Let's put it in the comment section if you think that YYZ is not a good instrumental, because I think it's one of the best instrumentals. And the reason why is because it's got a great couple of riffs, but there's a home base that it keeps coming back to in the midst of those riffs. Let's hear it. Yes, YYZ is incredible. Yes, one of the best. How do you not know YYZ, Jappy? Jesus Christ. Dude, come on, man. Ugh. You got to immediately after this pod. Oh, this is not a podcast, but immediately after this live session's over, it behooves you, Jappy, to go listen to YYZ. Just a little story about YYZ. I didn't get into music at all until I was like a sophomore or junior in college. And my junior year, I remember during my high school talent show. Remember I told you guys, and there's a video on here of my high school band trying to pull off Yetse Jam by Dream Theater my senior year of high school. Well, my junior year of high school, at the senior talent show or whatever, a band who was a year older than us fucking played YYZ, and that was the first time I'd ever heard YYZ. And I remember being like, holy shit, what the fuck is that? That was awesome. That was awesome. So YYZ is very, very good instrumental. And the reason it's known as being YYZ is because it's fucking awesome. And the reason it's awesome is because the riffs are amazing, yet it has a home base that it keeps coming back to that gets you pulled in. It's like a story. A story has to have characters and a main plot in order for you to be hooked. Music is no different, instrumental or not. All right, let's move on to the next song. Man, I'm on a soapbox today. What the fuck, man? I did have a nice Bell Porter before, which made me maybe a little tipsy before I got here on this live session. And that Bell Porter, unfortunately, is from Shittigan. But I don't care that much about this division between that state up north and our state to not enjoy a good stout and to say it was a good stout. It was a nice coffee brewed chocolate stout. It was good. So Bell's Porter, if you see it and you like stout, check it out. All right, fourth song. This is Move On Through by Seventh Wonder. We have heard Seventh Wonder at least 5 times on this channel. He says, return to one of my favorite vocalists, Tommy, and bassist. This is actually the first song I was going to present of Seventh Wonder a long time ago, but I changed my mind as always. So here it is, very catchy song. This is called Move On Through by Seventh Wonder. Here we go, baby. Great bass part. Definitely catchy. Nice pinch harmonics. Damn, this is catchy. Cool, I like that.
He keeps on playing for what they don't want to spare him. Right now he doesn't really care.
Yeah!
Some babies being raised on razor blades, some shown on golden spoons. Everybody
This is very good. I like this.
He's all of the rashes.
Ooh, ch-ch-ch-ch-ch-ch-ch. Okay, the highlight of this fucking song is the bass player. Listen to the bass player. Listen to that. The vocalist and the bass player, yes.
She'd save 1,000 souls in Africa gladly. She crashed up on you.
Yeah, I agree. I like the backing vocals too. Scott, you are 100% correct. It's like a 20-minute song. Very similar. Dude. Here's your home base. Seriously, everyone stop and listen to the bass player. Listen to that. His rhythm is fucking on point. Dude, even though he's doing like amazing runs, listen to his fucking soul. Even though this isn't a soul song. You hear that? Da ba da ba ba da ba ba da ba. Dude. Dude, this is like a Jaco dude. Besides that he's doing amazing runs, I'm more impressed with his rhythm. Dude, the singer's great, but the bass player's greater. Holy fuck. Dude, rapping. Holy shit! Is it the end? Okay, you guys have watched this channel forever. I pick out the shit that I hear, and that singer's great, but that bass player is greater. I mean, I have always said on this channel, poor drummers and poor bass players because they get the least amount of pussy. And they do such great work. It's crazy because they are literally the behind the scenes people of a band. If your drummer and your bass player are not like in sync and they don't have like the fucking rhythm part down, it's not as good. What's ironic about this song is like the drummer was just, a normal drummer. And I would even say the drummer and the bass player were not even completely in sync as far as the rhythms that they were kind of working off each other. It was more the guitar player and the bass player. But that bass player was showing up everyone. That dude, even if he has like a 3-inch dick, his rhythm is so good and on point that he's gonna bang chicks with the best of them. I don't even have to like be into dudes or know that. I just know that this dude's banging chicks great. So yeah, that bass player, it's not many times that I'm fucking blown away by a bass player, but holy shit, that dude was fucking awesome. There's not many times that I'm that blown away by a bass player. That dude was fucking awesome. Okay, let's move on to the next song. This one is going to be, I don't even know if I'm going to say this right. Dude, why do you pick this shit for me to try to pronunciate? I can't pronunciate this shit. Baryogenesis? Baryogenesis. That's what I'm going to say. Sithu Aye? The fuck? Sithu Aye is the band, and the song is called Baryogenesis. He says, amazing solo artist and incredible guitarist with very creative ideas regarding his songs. So he's a solo artist, guitarist. So let's hear how good this Baryogenesis Sithu Aye. Sithu Aye. I don't even know what the fuck. All right, here we go. Let's try it. Whoa, starting strong. This is interesting. It's like a Primus kind of feel. Damn. It sounds very math rock to me. Like even the fucking background looks very mathical. Mathical? Mathematical. Right. Another bass focus. Yeah, Victor Wooten is definitely slaying girls. I wouldn't call him skanks maybe, sometimes, but he's definitely batting above average for his looks because Victor Wooten is not a good looking guy. Okay, it's kind of getting muddy. I want to hear something different. Okay. I feel like it's been like 120 miles an hour so far. I'd like it to just chill. Okay, you heard me. Yeah, two into hater. Physics is very mathematical. It's very trebly, for sure. Okay, please, yes, just calm down. Can we calm down a little bit? Kind of. Half calm down. Quantum rock. Max, you're definitely the comedian of the group, for sure. Again, right now I feel like I'm like floating through space with nothing to grab onto. I'm waiting for this song to give me a home base, to give me something to grab onto a little bit. I just feel like it's like cool parts, but ooh. I like that stutter. very trebly to me. Like, I feel like my brain is being like, because of the, just like that. Like all the high pitches. It's very trebly, engineering wise. I like this part actually, I like it. Yes, Max, agreed. This is very, yes. It's just very like, that was at the end. Okay, so that song, I would say, was kind of like the way the name is. It was very like mathematical, physics type feel. Like that's the way the music was too. Like very like a lot of cool parts and a lot of great ideas. But again, I always come back to, for me, it was too out there. It wasn't in the realm of connection. It was in the realm of, wow, really cool licks, but like just too much going on. And the high-pitched trebly mix was starting to get to me at the end. But before we move on to the last song, I want to say this because I've seen a couple people mention this in the chats, or they've said it to me when they've sent me their suggestions for songs or whatever. So I'm going to make this very clear again before we get to the last song. Remember, this channel and the whole point of us doing this is for me to be exposed to things that I don't naturally like. So when you give your playlists or suggestions, I want to make it very clear, I'm just a small part of the bigger picture of what's going on. Yes, I'm going to have a reaction to it because it's my reaction channel. But even if I fucking hate it, that doesn't mean you shouldn't suggest it. Because number one, I want to be exposed to things that I don't naturally like. Number two, there have been a few comments or whatever that people have said like, I have a certain style, or yes, I definitely have a certain style, but so do you. Everyone has a certain style. The difference is because I'm the one that's reacting to all these songs, you can now, if you've watched it for a couple months, you know my style. You can see my style because it's out there based on how I react to songs. But that doesn't mean you don't have like a same framework that you like or dislike certain things. It's just that people can't see yours because you're not on a reaction channel reacting to it. So, yes. And so therefore I have my tastes, but that's not bad or different than anybody else. But that's why we're doing this channel, is to kind of broaden my taste, which is why I like when you guys suggest shit that I don't necessarily like right away. Because maybe I never will like it, but maybe certain things I will end up liking. So I just want to re-emphasize that so that people understand that this channel is not about me necessarily liking it or not liking it. That's just a one small piece of the bigger picture. Okay, let's move on to the last song. This is called Micro Apologia by Elarcos. We've heard Elarcos before. I think that's how you say the name. Elarcos. Micro Apologia. He says this is Uruguayan. I don't even know how to say that. Uruguayan, is that how you say it? Uruguayan band from Uruguay that I found. An amazing combination of jazz, progressive metal with a vocalist, saxophonist who think he's John Petrucci on this instrument. Ooh, a saxophonist acting like John Petrucci. This is going to be interesting. I love the combination, and I hope you do too. So this is a jazz progressive metal with a vocalist and saxophonist who thinks he's John Petrucci. So let's hear how good the saxophonist is. Here we go, baby. It's low in the mix again. Manuel, you're definitely causing this stuff to be low in the mix somehow. Let me turn it up. That's better. That bass player sounds crazier than the saxophonist. He's more like John Petrucci. I feel like I'm kind of watching Cirque du Soleil introduction. I'm so confused right now. So interesting. Deep within the being, predisposed. Still, the lyrics still don't make sense even though I'm reading them with the idea of father and mother. What? Peace out, McGill. Nice piano. Again, pay attention to the bass, because he's fucking smoking it. Kids don't say that. Such weird lyrics. What? You should prefer girls? Yeah, I'm so confused right now by the lyrics. I'm not a child anymore. Give me my space. Let me grow. God damn it. Now we got some like... Nice.
Se fue, no volverá. Su recuerdo quedará. Padre fue hasta el final. El descanso eterno hallará. Con la falta el niño creció.
This is very like... This is guitar, right? This is not saxophone? Yeah, I would agree. Okay. I like this part a lot. Oh shit. It says heads up, we got a warning. We got a warning. Dude, we made it through the whole fucking stream without a warning, and now we've got a warning. Eish. So I'm gonna say it now, obviously. This song is way too all over the place for me right now. Ooh, I like that harmony. Oh, cool. This sounds... I like this part. My favorite part of the song. Jappy, you're not the only one. The lyrics are completely weird. definitely say since the operatic sound, I've been liking it more. Gabriel, yes, this is just like completely out there for me. This whole song. Beginning of a new life. Hope. I knew that was coming. Exactly, 2 into hater. This is Manuel's set. Don't apologize for what you like. That's what we're here for. Sounds like the end to me. I think that was another 10, 11 plus minute song, which is expected by Manuel Romero. Gabriel, where are you from again? I think it's like sort of the... Okay, I think that's the end. All right. Yes, yes, yes. This is a perfect example of what I've been talking about with this channel. I definitely did not enjoy this song, but that's not it. That's not the point. Maybe if I listen to it over and over again, I will like it. Or maybe I won't, but that again is not the point. And this warning fucking sign is still here, which, why is YouTube blocking a song from Uruguay that somebody else did the lyrics to? Why? Why are you worried about blocking such a thing? It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Oh, okay, Argentina. Nice. Speaking of blocking, Scott, since you're still here, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the last video that we did on Monday night has already been blocked. What's ironic about that one, though, is that when I got the emails, every time I do this, it gives me a copyright for each song. I get an email for each one that says your song has been copyrighted or had found to have copyrighted material. And then it'll say something like, the visibility is still the same, but now everything will be monetized by the company. It says that for every song, okay? I got those emails again for Scott's playlist from Monday night. It just said, the visibility is the same, but this is copyrighted material. And then all of a sudden, when I checked yesterday to like put up these new songs and these new lists and stuff like that, I noticed it said blocked. And I'm like, what the fuck? And the reason it's blocked is because of the song The Conjurer by Insomnium. So Insomnium the Conjurer has blocked the whole fucking thing because of that one song, which makes no sense to me. Why the hell are they blocking it? Just demonetize the shit. I don't give a fuck if you fucking demonetize it. Just why are you blocking the video? And it seems like it's happening almost every week. So now that this warning light was all the way through Manuel Romero's song, even though he fucking did the lyrics on it and it was low in the mix and I had to turn up the volume, probably tonight I'm going to get all these emails that say visibility is fine, it's just demonetized, and then tomorrow I'm going to go and it's going to be blocked. So freaking dumb. YouTube, I honestly am making a prediction right now. YouTube is going down, and they're going down within the next 5 years because people are starting to stand up to the bullshit of YouTube. And you know, this whole Brett Weinstein thing that's happening with him being like demonetized and his channel being fucking smoked because he's talking about science. He's bringing out a bunch of shit, and people are finally, I think, going to get like really pissed off enough that they just leave. MySpace got, people never thought MySpace would be gone, and then Facebook trumped it. Something is coming along that's going to replace YouTube, and YouTube's going to suck their own dick, which I'm okay with because I'm all for copyright. Go ahead and copyright the shit out of everything, but this like Wild Wild West of just fucking blocking songs is so retarded. So yeah, we need to like. Isn't there a thing called BitChute? I've never used BitChute, but it seems like BitChute doesn't have as many. The sad thing is whatever company comes to replace YouTube, when they start making enough money, they're going to end up caving. That one thing about Reddit that kind of pissed me off is Reddit used to have this subreddit called Watch People Die. And I used to watch it every once in a while because it was important for me to like expose myself to things that were very uncomfortable, like death, where people fucking die and you get to see it, and it makes me actually like realize how nice my life is, which is the point. Everyone should watch fucked up shit every once in a while, not every day, but every once in a while you should be watching fucked up shit to just remind you how wonderful life actually is. And then Reddit got fucking crazy like YouTube, and they got rid of Watch People Die subreddit because it wasn't good, It's like everything eventually gets fucking controlled. It's like, can't we just have like a nice website where people can just show shit and not get fucking like dumb shit taken over? It's just the nature of the world. Anyway, it's annoying. So, what's that? Auto backups backs up your YouTube vids. Auto? Oh. Yes, Faces of Death got fucking... I think a lot of Faces of Death was fake. Whereas Watch People Die subreddit was not fake. But regardless, let's get back to Manuel. Manuel, thank you for the set list. I would say out of all the songs today, for me personally, which again is not the point, but for me personally, it started off really strong and got worse from there. I would say my favorite was Mouth of Madness by Circus Maximus. And a close second was Move On Through by Seventh Wonder. Didn't really get into the Tower song, didn't like Baryogenesis that much, and certainly didn't like Micro Apologia. I would say Regresa al Vertigo by Agora was a good song, just not a song I loved. It would be a good gym song, and that's where it's going to stay. So... love it. I love when you guys share your set list and we all get to be a part of it. I just get lucky enough to be the one to react to it. But it would be awesome if you guys started your own reaction channels. I'd follow you motherfuckers too. So yeah. We will be here at not the same time. We'll be here at 11 a.m. on Saturday. It is the 4th of July weekend here in the United States. So there's a lot of celebrations going on tomorrow night. I'm going out to party my ass off. So if you're in the Columbus area, hit me up. And we'll go party together. But until then, we will see you guys on Saturday morning. We are at an hour and 25 minutes. I think this beats Ryan McGill's set list. This is the longest set list we've had. So nice job. Thank you, Manuel Romero. Jappy will be coming up this weekend, as well as a bunch of other people. I just received several pay-for-play set lists today and yesterday. So we are booked already for the following weekend. This is crazy. I love it. This is a good time. You guys are awesome. Looking forward to hearing what set list is coming up Saturday. Until then, peace out. Have a great weekend starting tomorrow night. Peace.